Last time on Super Classic Elimination, Bigger and Better, we settled in Dunfermline. As we proceed to the elimination area, Homelander, who has had a penalty, gets eliminated. After that, we get a new feature for the show inspired by Wild Lemming Wolf, called Ink Storm Event. Josh and Khan were about to get assimilated by the Borg Collective until Mordecai told them he would release them in exchange of turning himself over to the Collective, which would be successful. Mordecai gets replaced by a new contestant, with Bakken now part of the United Heartless Banishers and Jedi Masters team. The challenge starts off with the contestants cooking lasagna for the 4 judges. All 4 of them ate all teams' lasagna, but Singclan, Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers ultimately flunked and failed the challenge thanks to the interns who put poison on the lasagnas, with Viltrumite Dominators getting first place, and Elite Ninja Elves got second place. Leorio and Robocop were supposed to be out, but as the Ink Shield chip was activated and Robocop's vote slicer that cut his votes in half, Mike and Godzilla both get eliminated alongside Evil Josh, concluding the episode. Welcome to another episode of Super Classic Elimination, Bigger and Better. Before we go to the second rejoin auditorium, I need to get something off my chest. Lately, you guys were voting for more than one contestant from each team to rejoin, or you only voted for one eliminated contestant from that team to rejoin on the straw poll website. Granted, I may not have given you clear instructions, but still, try not to vote for more than one contestant from each team to rejoin. If this keeps happening again, then I will have to disqualify your votes. But anyway, since the second Ultra Signal was secured, we will go to the rejoin auditorium to see which eliminated contestants from each team will return.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see you all for a second chance to rejoin the game on Super Classic Elimination, Bigger and Better. Only one of you guys from each team can rejoin, that's 5 in total. We have 59 rejoin votes. So let's announce the votes, starting with the contestants who got red zoned. Thrax, Zartog, 50p, Black Doom, Dr. Locus, Mr. Master, Bender, and Homelander. Because you 8 got a red zone, all of your rejoin votes are now disqualified. And also Homelander, don't you even dare use your heat vision to take me down, otherwise I will tell the host to permanently exclude you from every character elimination series.
I'm used to killing my foes with my superpowers. But you're no foe. You're just a simple mistake. If they can control me, then you can bet your ass they can control you. They're already doing it, you just don't realize it.
Up next, the other 10 who didn't get a red zone. Escargoon, Saudi Arabia Ball, Tom Bombadil, Justin, Professor Utonium, Tak, Ceviche, Suction Cup Man, Mike, and Godzilla. You can come up on stage to see how many votes you have. Sorry guys, but you didn't receive any rejoin votes. So you're out. I take it as nobody has ever seen my movie that was in production hell for decades before it was released in the 1990s.
Doesn't matter to me, since all I think about is being a professor and the girls created by me, Blossom, Bubbles and Buttercup.
Mike doesn't need to rejoin the show, as he would rather have the contestants who got more votes than he does get their second chance to go back in the game. Mike is done talking.
Next, Leopold Slick, Evil Josh, Golden Queen, Pate, Tammy, Bowser, Zeratul, Joker, Pac-Man, Steve, Siren, Sonic, Glenn, Bad Cop, Book, and Brendan Small. So here are the votes you folks received.
Dang it. But not to worry, my dark clone is still in the game, so it doesn't really bother me though.
Again? Are you that stupid?
One vote is okay, but it still isn't enough for me to come back.
This is just wrong. No wonder why my charm for men will not work. Who in the world will they fall for?
Well, at least I tried.
Again, Sorry that you didn't make it back, but you will have a final chance at the next rejoin auditorium sometime soon. And finally, last group. Julie, Tao, Agent Zero, Blade, Spawn, Sato Kaiba, Brawl, M. Bison, Luigi, Ruffman, Huey Freeman, Kazuya, Jar Jar Binks, Pingu, Elma, Honey, Yumi, Captain Whisker, and Snotty Boy. Alright, you guys are the final rejoining contestants remaining. We are gonna have a poll to set up for you guys who will be voted by the contestants who are still in the game, and before we do, Agent Zero and Yumi have the most votes so far with a total of 3 and 6 each, so both girls are in. Sorry Julie, Tao, Snotty Boy and Captain Whisker, but you four are all out.
Dang it. I can't even come back to the game while Yumi got the most votes. Ridiculous.
And as for the rest of you, you have a total of 2 votes together. Most of you might have a good chance on coming back to your respective teams already, but since there are 13 of you, only 3 of you will return. Anyways, go ahead and start your votes. Okay. We finally got all the votes from the 5 teams. Whichever team you have been mostly voted for will lead to you guys returning. Let's start with the Sing Clan. These results will take a while, so please wait patiently. So far so good. Looks like Pingu has the most votes. Anyways, Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers, let's see what you've got. Looking good. Seems that Sato Kaiba also has more votes than what Pingu has. Next, Viltrumite Dominators. Both Spawn, Huey and M. Bison have the same votes. Last but not least, Elite Ninja Elves. Impressive. Huey Freeman has beaten both Seto and Pingu's results with 7 votes. Let's go see our results from our voters. So with you guys tied with 2 votes, let's add the votes from our teams. And the 3 rejoining are Sato Kaiba, Huey Freeman and Pingu. Sorry you 10.
Oh man, at least Stealth, Elf and Snapshot are still competing.
You 3, what are you still doing in here?
Well, we still want to rejoin the game even if we only got a few votes. I'm getting very hungry and I need more sweets.
Don't you remember, we redeemed ourselves by using the exorcism. I didn't even last that long when Team 5 made it, especially Arthur and Yumi as they joined on that team.
So please, if you can, will you let us back into the show?
I can ask the host to let you girls back in, but I highly doubt he'll allow it according to the rules.
Yes, we will appreciate it.
Okay, you three, what gives?
We just want to rejoin the game, and for good reasons.
Okay, give me the reasons why you want to come back.
It's not as easy as you thought.
During the second hunter-style exam, groups 3 and 5, with me being on the latter group, we saw one of your interns who approached us while we were trying to get out of the mock-up trick tower by hacking the system's fingerprint scanner. Get away from me.
Not if I can knock you out. Besides, you're just a weak dragon who can't do anything but eat 24/7.
What do you think you're doing? Normally I would start flirting with you, but now you messed with the wrong biker.
Tangy, don't.
Will you please shut up, spiky hair dude?
Let me handle this. Now take the others with you and get out of there. I tried to confront him with my martial arts, but he somehow managed to do an atomic wedgie on us and knock us down, failing our exam.
Although I was already eliminated, there was a raccoon who hired these interns to watch them from the mock-up trick tower. You know, the one who is manipulative.
I don't believe it. I have never seen a raccoon doing stuff like that, but I don't believe on what you said about that vile creature.
Well, okay. So please, do us a favor. Can you let us come back for a second chance?
I wouldn't allow you three to rejoin when you have the lowest votes, but because I have a heart of gold, I'm letting you girls back in the game too.
Ahem. You're letting these people back in, but why not me?
Next time, Golden Queen, when there is a final rejoin auditorium.
Sheesh. Talk about impatience.
Oh, wait a minute. Silly old me forgot to mention another contestant who didn't get red zoned. Eggman Niga, you didn't get any rejoin votes. So you are out.
Damn it! I knew I wasn't gonna come back after failing the hunter-style exam. But one day, I'll get back to the game, and to get revenge on you Nimrods for ditching me.
Thank you so much, host. Now I can get back on track for the next challenge. But, I'm very hungry.
The lasagna challenge sure was a lot of task. It's a shame that Jedi Masters are losing a lot of its members than heartless banishers.
Alright, now we're doing the Inkstorm event twist again for today's elimination. I'll need another volunteer to pick 3 chips. Who wants to go this time? Alright Talion, let's see which chips you'll pick this time. Break a leg.
Okay, so here is what I've picked from inside the box.
Let me see. You have the ink blind chip, which means the voting is kept secretly. Then there's the ink swap chip again. That means 3 contestants from different teams will switch sides. And finally, there's the Alliance Storm event chip. Oh my goodness. That means the other 2 teams with the least amount of players will create another alliance and call it a truce. What a lucky choice. You may now give me those chips and head back to your team.
Okay, so now you guys know what happens after the elimination. It's time to switch sides, and the ink swap chip was activated. Therefore, 3 members from all 5 teams will switch sides. So whoever's name I call will stand in the center. Ready? Alrighty then, so the contestants' names I will call out are Agent Zero, Ali Kabam, Huey, Robocop, Crimson Chin, Siegfried, Bobobo, Scissors, Talion, CDI Link, Vmon, Senator Armstrong, Henry, Snapshot, and Geo. Alright, so now that I called you guys, I'm going to give you players' team color cards. If you receive the card that matches the team logo color, then you are on a new team. Ready? 1, 2, 3, draw. So then it is confirmed. CDI Link, Geo, and Bobobo, you're on the Sing Clan. Vmon, Huey, and Scissors, you're on the Jedi Masters. Ali Kabam, Robocop and Henry, you're on the Viltrumite Dominators. Crimson Chin, Snapshot, and Siegfried, you're on the Heartless Banishers. Antalion, Senator Armstrong, and Agent Zero, you're on the Elite Ninja Elves. Just like what happened with Episode 10, you might get used to know your new teams. Cool, I get to be on the Synclan. It would be nice to be on a different team for a change.
Evil Josh, my Eek and Godzilla are out already? We are losing more members from Jedi Masters, we must use skill by skill in order to keep ourselves alive.
With the 15 contestants assigned onto their new teams, the Alliance Storm event has now been activated. Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers already have a truce, so let's check to see how many players are left on all three teams. Since Synclan and Viltrumite Dominators have half the players on their teams, while Elite Ninja Elves have more players, they would normally join forces. But this time, Viltrumite Dominators will choose which team they want to join forces with.
Say, we should pick the Synclan. Khan and Badgie are on that team, so we should join forces with them.
I agree with you, fellow citizen. I was originally on that team before I got swapped to join with the Jedi Masters.
I was gonna say the Elite Ninja Elves since I know that Agent Zero is now on that team. But I think I'll go for the Synclan too. Hopefully they'll let me and Robocop back in.
I'll go for Synclan too. Team Star Trek versus Team Star Wars would be crazy. It's like Paramount and Warner Brothers creating their truce against Disney and Universal.
This reminds me when my team, Hellbound Havoc, joined forces with Sugar Speedsters in Wild Lemming Wolf's Character Elimination Season 23. I'd say make an alliance with Synclan.
Alright host, we all chose Synclan.
In that case, since Viltrumite Dominators picked Synclan, they will now unite and officially merge together. As for Elite Ninja Elves, you'll stay as normally until the merge.
Uh-oh. Looks like we are the only leading team left in the show. That figures.
Booyah! Let's get this party started. We are gonna take down the 3 leaders once and for all.
Oh boy. Now we can form an alliance without having to take down each other, until the merge happens.
Thank goodness you picked us. We were hoping to join forces with you guys.
No worries. I'm quite surprised that Bobo is on Synclan and Talion just left us by joining the Elite Ninja Elves.
Hey, I was gonna say that.
Another truce with the Viltrumite Dominators. The race is on. As for Arthur, I'm coming for ya.
I just rejoined the game, then I switched sides, and I was expecting the Elite Ninja Elves and Viltrumite Dominators to form a truce. I should have stayed with my old team.
In this episode, we are now in St. Andrews. And here is a fun fact about this town. It's known as the home of golf, and with good reason. Golf has been played here for over 600 years, and the old course at St. Andrews is considered one of the oldest and most prestigious golf courses in the world. But we are not doing golf, sadly. Today's challenge is an object show quiz game, featuring our quiz host Limey. Limey will explain the quiz to you.
You will go on stage while I ask you folks a question. If you get it right, you will be safe from elimination. If the chasing teams get their answers right, or when the leading team answers incorrectly, whichever comes first, the challenge ends, and the results are in 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. When is our quiz host going to be here?
Ren, please be patient.
Ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, welcome to the Object Show Quiz Show. As you know, 2 teams of 25, the other 2 teams of 20, and another of 14, will answer questions. The team with the most points will win the challenge. Behold our teams. Here's how it goes. First team to get 1000 points wins the challenge. So here's our first question. Which object show is hosted by Me Phone 4?
Is it Object Universe? I don't know much about the object show community. Shit.
It's inanimate insanity.
Just like that, the Elite Ninja Elves get their first 100 points.
Nice job, Crash. We're doing good.
How in the absolute hell did I get this wrong? Not watching object shows must be one of them.
We mustn't lose to either Elite Ninja Elves or Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers.
Like what Misty said, we must catch up if we don't want to get out like what happened to Evil Josh.
Okay, next question. Who is the host of Battle for Dream Island?
Easy as pie, it's the announcer.
Correct. Okay, next question. Who won in Battle for Dream Island?
Fiery. Even though I thought Misty knew the answer, I was lucky to get the answer right before she did.
You are in fact correct.
Darn it. I would have pushed the button sooner.
Alright, next question. Who won in Inanimate Insanity Season 2?
It was Suitcase.
Alright, next question. What is the first and only episode of the 2015 series of Object Overload?
Is it, the end of the beginning?
Rostrum Rampage. Correct. Next question. What is Paintbrush's gender?
Paintbrush is non-binary.
Hold up. I thought Paintbrush was a girl.
And you're just figuring this out now. As much as I hate the joke of being a boy or a girl, I claim to be non-binary, so Misty got it right.
Next question. Who got eliminated in a Paper Puppets episode A Rotten Egg?
Night Helmet.
Wow. You must be catching up because that's correct. Okay, next question. Who was the first ever recommended character in PFDI?
That would be Bomber.
Incredible. You must also be catching up with Elite Ninja Elves because that is indeed correct.
I didn't know Bombi was the first ever recommended contestant in BFDI. I gotta watch more object shows on my schedule.
Same here.
Next question. Who won in Object Universe?
I can assume that Ice Cream won in Object Universe.
Correct. Alright, this last question will give your teams a win. Here it is. Which one of the Object Terror characters that is not a host?
Is it our Noodle Spider?
Ben Kenobi, you are correct. Elite Ninja Elves, you did very well trying to surpass Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers, but you came in second. Synclan and Viltrumite Dominators, what can I say, you tried your best, but it just wasn't good enough. This means you are up for elimination.
I'm getting a little bit tipped off. Why? This object show quiz is absolute dog shit. I forgot to mention that Paper Puppets is a stupid title for an object show. Shouldn't it be called Object Puppets, because most of the characters are objects?
Well, at least the quiz isn't as difficult as I thought it would be. I would have beat your brains out for getting every wrong answer, but nobody's paying me to do it.
Break it up, you two. No one's going to get red zoned if this keeps up, so stop it right now.
Whatever.
Hello there, I'm CDI Link, and today, I wanted to say that my journey in Super Classic Elimination has been a mixed bag. I was previously an intern before I joined as a contestant. I'm glad I left my internship since these people who are testing out challenges are up to no good, and I tend to stay out of suspicious activities. unless Gan is in the game.
Jedi Masters and Heartless Banishers got the most answers correct by 1,000 points, followed by Elite Ninja Elves by 800 points. Sing Clan and Viltrumite Dominators are up for a double elimination.
Greetings and salutations, contestants. I'm Brian Cornley, and I will be your prize hander for today. I will not be announcing the prize or elimination vote since the ink blind chip is already activated. So I will just say whoever got the most votes. But not the numbers. The two people winning the prize are Con and Huey Freeman. Con will get to have someone's votes from a different team, while Huey Freeman will get a skip token to skip any challenge for one time.
I get to have someone's votes, alright. If either the Elite Ninja Elves or the other two teams lose next episode, I will certainly use this to spare someone.
And also Con, you will get a -5 advantage, but sadly for Huey, he will not win immunity this time. Time for the elimination. I brought 23 pumpkin patch brownie cupcakes. If you don't receive it, you are indeed eliminated. Misty and Kurapika don't need to worry since they're immune, so they get the first brownie cupcakes. The next 10 brownie cupcakes go to Con, Emerald, Bobodo, Billy Butcher, Julie, Conquest, Thrall, Robocop, Vector, Henry. The second brownie cupcake goes to Tammy. The next 3 brownie cupcakes go to Huey Freeman, CDI Link, Geo. The next 5 brownie cupcakes go to Luna, Funky Kong, Ali Kabam, Byleth, Baji. And we're down to the last 4 contestants. The last 2 players who get these brownie cupcakes are Leo, Rio and Dark Josh, which means William Furno and Yumeko are eliminated.
Well, it makes me a little sad to see the last LEGO member on this team to be eliminated. Even people like me have to accept their defeat sometimes.
Guess that's it then. I tried my best to win this for my sisters Tsuko, Tsuhiko, and my friends Ryota Suzu and Mary Sadame, and Blitz the Ark will be disappointed to hear about this. But hey, at least I gave it my all. Though reaching the true merge wouldn't hurt a bit.
Though for being a long and final season, the both of us did a lot better than what we anticipated from the start. Goodbye everyone, and break a leg.
Hey Josh, is everything okay? You seem scared of something.
I'm fine.
My goodness, Josh. Your heart is beating really fast. Those Borg creatures must have really terrified you.
I'm fine.
Everything's okay now. Just relax.